folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start us off. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Oh, and he can't hang on for the little screen pass there, and that's going to bring up 3rd. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs.
He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. The back's got it. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Huskers want to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Bianchi.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He keeps it on the design run. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Huskers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Here we go on 4th down. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on third and short. On the move now. So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds. That'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Now, man, catch made, big play.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On first down, it's play action. He's looking deep again. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. They're going to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass not complete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Powering through the defender. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing his football.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines! They connect for 6.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Offense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Cornhuskers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. It's a short completion of the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion makes it second and medium. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Pressure is coming. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Ran by the receiver. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Has caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Here goes a first down pass attempt. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Huskers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Gives it to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Pick six could be a game changer.